Robert House, the brilliant and enigmatic CEO of Robco, wasn't just another pre-war corporate mogul. He was a visionary. House saw the nuclear apocalypse coming long before the bombs fell and set his plans in motion to secure his place in the post-war world. His ultimate goal? To turn Las Vegas into the shining capital of the wasteland, a bastion of civilization amid the nuclear ruins. To achieve this, he developed an intricate defense system and deployed an army of Robco Securitrons to maintain order. However, even a genius can't plan for everything. The Great War broke out slightly ahead of schedule, and the critical platinum chip, House's key to unlocking the full potential of his robotic army, was still out for delivery. Without it, only a fraction of New Vegas could be protected, and the majority of Mr. House's Securitron army remained locked away, waiting for a future that wouldn't come for centuries. Despite these setbacks, the Securitrons played a critical role in House's vision for post-war dominance, serving as the iron fist that would maintain his rule over the Strip and beyond. Variants. The Mark I 2060B Securitron was the original workhorse of Mr. House's robotic security force, assumedly introduced in 2060, built to enforce law and order with a heavy hand. These units were efficient but somewhat limited, lacking the durability and firepower of later models, featuring the X-25 Gatling laser and the 9mm submachine gun, with a mildly irritated police officer's personality. The Mark II upgrade was a game changer, unlocked by the acquisition of the Platinum chip, introducing a software update that vastly improved the Securitron's combat effectiveness. With missile launchers for greater firepower and auto-repair systems to keep them in the fight, these units were built to dominate the battlefield. Their no-nonsense soldier avatars reflect their upgraded lethality. They have a job to do, and you won't like it. Now, all good products have imitations, and the Securitron was no different. Dr. O absolutely hates one Robert House. So in an effort to outdo him, he created the Berserk Securitrons, which is an abject failure. These units lack proper targeting parameters and will attack anything in sight. Their distorted Angry Moon screens and erratic behavior make them a terrifying presence in the wasteland. Now, not all Securitron units are nameless. In fact, there are several that are named. Let's talk about them. Yes Man is exactly what his name implies. A Securitron that exists to obey orders without question. Designed as a failsafe, he's an anomaly among his peers, existing outside of Mr. House's direct control. He's chipper, helpful, and dangerously accommodating. Victor is unique among the Securitrons, being equipped with specialized personality matrix that allows him semi-independent action beyond New Vegas. Serving as a scout for Mr. House, he played a crucial role in securing the Platinum chip, and by hiring you for the job, and inadvertently getting you shot. Jane. Well, Jane is proof that even tech moguls like Mr. House wanted AI girlfriends. Modeled after one of his favorite pre-war women, Jane serves as both an assistant and a symbol of House's personal tastes. But you know moguls, they aren't usually satisfied with just one girl. Though removed from the final game, Marilyn was likely another personal project of Mr. House, and most definitely another virtual recreation of a pre-war woman he admired. One can only imagine what kind of robotic drama could have played out between her and Jane. Talk about a catfight, am I right? Now we get back to more of Dr. O's creations. His masterpiece of pettiness, designed as a miniature Securitron, Muggy, is obsessed with cleaning coffee mugs, a compulsion that can never, and I mean never, be satisfied in a post-war world where dishes are scarce, and all the scientists have also transcended humanity to be robots that neither need to sleep, eat, or drink. His deep-seated resentment towards his creator makes him a tragic, if oddly amusing figure. Some say today he is still out there amongst the wastes looking for more dishes to clean. 01001111 011011 00110011, also known as 1, is a towering, monstrous, terrifying Securitron with one goal in mind. Fits his name. Kill everything in its path. Not much else to say. Pros and cons. Now this design, like pretty much any Fallout design, is not without its pros and cons. But let's start with the pros. Its design is iconic retro-futurism. Classic 1950s aesthetic combined with a deadly robotic efficiency. There's a lot to like here. This robot that could also features an expressive, emotive screen. The tube TV face adds personality and intimidation factor as well as customization to its user. Speaking of customization, this thing is modular. The hands can be swapped out for various tools or weapons, or also, since, their hands can hold things. Additionally, and kind of critically, this robot features long arms with great flexibility for utility functions and combat. And critically, for getting up after falling down, and for helping it to conquer nature's greatest obstacle, stairs. But if that's not enough boom boom for you, the Securitron, also as previously mentioned, features rocket armaments, missile launchers stored in its shoulders that provide significant range attack capabilities and target neutralization. Also, the Securitron has a deep role to play with deep lore integration. The Securitrons play a crucial role in Mr. House's plans and in the security of the Mojave. Now let's get to the cons. As you might have guessed from my earlier long arms comment, the monowheel design is not the best. I mean, it's not exactly the most stable form of locomotion. That's why we have bicycles, especially when it comes to rough terrain. And as we all know, if we've played Borderlands and have listened to Claptrap talk on in his inane jibber jabber, we know stairs would be this robot's critical weakness. Also, this bot features a high center of gravity and would be prone to being knocked over and destabilized. Not a great feature to have when you've only got one leg to stand on. Then we've also got its brittle antenna, a weak point that can be easily damaged, and once broken, the unit will attack anything and everything. Not exactly ideal. And finally, this thing is a large target. It's going to be difficult to conceal and easy to hit in combat situations. It's also very flat and not likely to deflect any incoming projectiles. Good thing it has that auto repair function, am I right? And that wraps up our deep dive into the Securitrons of Fallout New Vegas. Whether enforcing Mr. House's will, chaotically rampaging, or simply cleaning non-existent coffee mugs, these robots remain one of the most fascinating creations in the Fallout universe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Wasteland lore. Until next time, stay safe out there in the Mojave. Spydingo out.